It's time to meet our next guest, a local legend and stand-up comedian. And of course, he's known as an actor as well, a radio presenter, master of ceremonies, a qualified businessman as well. Best known for his Wheelies video clip on YouTube that has been circulating around the globe, as well as cracking up an audience with his stories about growing up in the Cape Flats. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Mr. Wayne Mckay. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrate. Ulule.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Kat, and the rest of it. Thank you. I'll pay you guys a bit later on, but it's nice to see you all. Thanks, man.
I've been enjoying our little chats behind the scenes about being dads and stuff like that. But you're an absolute superhero when I think about all the things that you've been telling me that you are involved in and how it is that you are running your life. Talk to me about where it all began for you. Well, obviously, you're here now, but your foray into the entertainment business.
Well, it basically started, obviously, from school already.
Yeah.
From high school, you know, being involved in a lot of productions. And that's basically where you know, it was kind of... It kind of worked out that way, going to drama school, etc. And then I could see, well, this is something I'd like to do. But obviously there's studies involved. You've got to go do studies and etc. And working in the business world as well, in print, in media.
Right.
But it was always in the background of my mind. And in between I was doing shows here and there and traveling different spots around the country. And I loved it. Yes. But eventually, obviously, when I had the opportunity to do comedy, well, the approach came from a corporate company way back in 2007, and they said, "Can you do this?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" In fact, they were rolling out a sexual harassment policy, and they wanted me to do a bit of, it was called industrial theatre.
Right.
Instead of doing comedy, kind of do a role play in terms of that. So I did it for a corporate company, and that's kind of how it basically started. But even before that, busy with just doing stand-up in clubs. I
wonder what you would say is the secret of converting that initial opportunity and that initial passion into an actual career that is long-lasting for those would-be entertainers that are watching right now. What would you say is that secret of making that click?
I think it's just to be passionate in terms of what you want to do. Right. Find out, get information. Just look out for... Not just besides the opportunities that is there, but coming from a business world, corporates are very particular what they want and always go according to the brief. So whether you're working with corporate, because I'm a community person, I love coming from a community, working with community. Right. There's, if you are up and coming, don't just think, listen, this is where it works for me. If you're going to another environment, work according to that environment and work according to that. So if you've got an agent or if you've got someone that can assist you with that, that'll be great. But just follow that. I think that is the best way to go. Yeah,
you're talking about your love for community, and you do certainly showcase that love on your radio station, on your radio show, on Bush Radio. Yeah. You had, for quite some time, a weekly show with Premier.
It was more of a monthly show, during...
Update. Talk to me about just the overall spectrum of topics that you cover on your radio show.
Well, at Bush Radio, for example, we cover everything from gender-based violence. It's very much, as I mentioned, very much into the community in terms of law, and just to inform the communities out there what there is to offer and what they can do for those that don't have the opportunity to reach out and etc. And the Premier, obviously with COVID, as COVID came, he came in for a half-an-hour program just to inform the community and everyone that was listening with regards to how we're going to go about this and etc. How to protect themselves. It's a whole thing because everyone had questions. Yes. And he loved the half-an-hour discussion, and he said, "Listen, let's do an hour monthly," and that's how for 2 years we did it, and now it's come back quarterly to give an update on other things as well that's happening in and around the city.
Quarterly update with Mr.
Yes, with the Premier.
And now you have, yet again, another opportunity to bring smiles to locals and all those who are visiting the Mother City, because you are going to be the host with the most on the stage of the Festival of Lights in Cape Town.
Definitely. Absolute an honor. You know, the last time I had that opportunity was in 2019. Yeah. And of course, we expected about 80,000 people, between 80 and 90,000 people to rock up at the Grand Parade. And just over 100,000 people just, you know, graced the entire Grand Parade. So it was quite hectic, overwhelming. But we loved it. And also there's a lot of energy. So I'm not just the MC. You got to do a bit of everything. Dance. You know your dance. You sing. I do that. And at 54, I still have to do what I need to do in terms of getting the crowds going. So it's
Yeah.
myself and Shimmy Isaacs that will be entertaining the
Oh,
crowds. as
my
well.
word.
Yeah.
What a lineup. Well, it's such a pleasure having you here.
Massive
Good
pleasure.
luck on the 27th of November.
That's right.
When you light up the mother city and bring all kinds of joy and just absolute amazing energy
Thanks.
to everyone
Thanks,
there.
yeah.